I am Amanda Hoff, Executive Director for Visit Howard County, and will be emceeing today's press conference. I would first like to thank and acknowledge the following dignitaries and elected officials for joining us today. Please join me in recognizing the great honor it is to have Yumi Hogan, First Lady of Maryland, here with us today. Also joining us are Howard County Executive Calvin Baugh. Representing Senator Hester of District 9 is Nithin Van Kontraman. Courtney Watson, State Delegate representing District 9B. Felix Vachine, representing Councilwoman Christiana Rigby for District 3. Larry Tweel, CEO for Howard County Economic Development Authority. Leonardo McClarty, President and CEO for the Howard County Chamber. Members of the Howard County Asian American Pacific Islander Work Group, also known as AAPI, and Board Chair for the Howard County Tourism Council Board, Barb Nicholas. At this time, please join me in the great privilege of welcoming the Honorable Yumi Hogan, First Lady of Maryland, to the podium for her remarks.
Welcome to Howard County Restaurant Week Kickoff. It is always great to be back in Howard County. And when I first moved to Maryland, I came to the Howard County and raised my 3 daughters. So here is like my hometown, second hometown. So I want to thank you, County Executive Kevin Baugh, and everyone here who's support. Thank you for inviting me today. This exciting event and making it happen to, thank you for all your leadership. I also wanted to thank Mr. Jung Han-chul, the owner's Hangari, for helping this front of his business, with space we can use. This year's Restaurants Week is more special than ever. I am proud that all of you stayed strong over the last 15 months to get through the pandemic. Businesses have been, hit hard. Although you faced many challenges, you never give up. Then you displayed the hope of the economic recovery for the Howard and the whole state of Maryland included. That for your hard work. Let's give all business owners and the restaurant staff, some restaurant staff here, right? And we should give also Howard County all leaders. Well, let's give them all a round of applause, big round of applause. Also this year, the Howard County Restaurant Week has announced a new partnership with the Asian Pacific Americans community. As the first Asian American First Lady in Maryland, I am truly excited about this partnership that recognizes the diversity of Howard County. Recognizing diversity is not only the first step for inclusion, but also for more growth for the local economy. Connecting all different cultures and the people together is more important than ever, especially for future generations and to achieve the goal. Sharing food is the best. I am very glad that for the first time, 5 Korean restaurants will participate in this year's Restaurants Week here. Thank you, County Executive Kevin Baugh, for your support. You are a great friend and a strong advocate for a diverse community. Also, I thank all members of the Howard County AAPI Advisory Board for your hard work. And I hope you enjoyed your favorite food in the Howard County. You have 10 days and 25 best restaurants to try. I hope you bring your neighborhood too. They will very welcome of you. And you can have eat and drinks. They can give you a discount. Thank you so much again for having me today at this wonderful kickoff event. Let's eat, family and the friends, and share our love for Howard County. Thank you.
Thank you very much, First Lady Yumi Hogan, for all of your support of tourism, culture, and the arts in Howard County. And at this time, I'd also like to recognize Council Member Opal Jones, who is joining us. And I'll go ahead and turn it over to Executive Ball.
Thank you so much, Amanda. Good afternoon and happy Restaurant Weeks in Howard County. We are so excited to be here today, and I just want to thank all of you for coming, all of our elected officials who have worked so hard, but especially our First Lady, my very dear friend, Yumi Hogan, who has always been a champion for our businesses, and not just our AAPI community, but frankly our entire community. It's always wonderful to have her here in Howard County. And thank you, Charlie's Son in Hungary, for hosting us. This year, we're excited to have restaurants that are joining Restaurant Weeks for the first time. Howard County has one of the best restaurant scenes in not only the state, but our region and our nation, attracting so many foodies because of our diverse cultural community and our varied cuisines. After this past year, I think we all are looking forward to revisiting our local restaurants, reconnecting with friends and neighbors, and supporting our local businesses. And now we have the perfect opportunity with Howard County's Summer Restaurant Weeks and craft beverages, which will begin next week from July 12th through July 25th, with more than 30 participating restaurants and many first-time participants. Let's use this opportunity to try something new or maybe just revisit an old favorite. You can travel the world through food right here in Howard County, and we're encouraging more of our small restaurants to use the platform of Restaurant Weeks. This year, our partners at Visit Howard County have also worked closely with our Asian American Pacific Islander work group to connect more with our AAPI businesses and encourage participation from all of our restaurants. When I established our AAPI work group by executive order earlier this year, I was excited that we could activate so many of our leaders even more. Having the AAPI work group's Business and Economic Development Committee take such an active role and a key role, first time this initiative, is game-changing and frankly it's legacy building. I thank the work group and the committee members for all of your work on this. We were able to support approximately 2,000 businesses through $20 million in CARES Act funding, state money, and county money, and 35% approximately was dedicated to our AAPI businesses. I want to thank the governor, our state partners, and again, our federal delegation for being such strong partners in helping to ensure that we had that funding. It's important for all of us to continue supporting our local businesses to not only help them survive, but help them thrive. Howard County is home to so many hidden gems, and we don't want them all to stay hidden. Places like Hungary have been lucky to have many loyal customers who ordered takeout and supported their restaurant during the pandemic, but many of you have not had a chance to visit. This is the best, most opportune moment. I'm also told that if you're looking for true Korean comfort food, this is the place to be. This summer, With our vaccination progress and record low COVID-19 cases, it's the perfect time to step back out, experience everything that our community has to offer, delicious food, amazing drinks, and of course, good company. Thank you again to our incredible partners at Visit Howard County, and especially Amanda Hoff, who have been such vital advocates for our hospitality industry throughout this entire challenging time. And make sure today and throughout all of Restaurant Weeks, let's eat. Thank you.
Thank you, Executive Ball, for your ongoing support and work to bring our community together. At this time, I would like to introduce our generous host of today's press conference, Charlie Sun, representing Hungary Restaurant. Additionally, we would like to thank Charlie and his family for their partnership and for their first time ever participation in Howard County Restaurant Weeks. I now invite Charlie to the podium for his welcoming remarks.
First of all, I'd like to thank Delegate Courtney Watson, our county executive Calvin Ball, and of course, First Lady Yumi Hogan for supporting this wonderful event. Restaurant Week is something I always look forward to. As you can tell from my physique, I love to eat. But this year's Restaurant Week I'm especially excited about because this is the first time that Korean restaurants will be participating in this event. And I understand that a total of 7 Korean restaurants will be participating, including Hungary Restaurant. So it's very exciting. And the timing of this is great because, as you all know, this corridor of Route 40 is soon going to be designated as Koreatown. And a monument at the gate of Koreatown is going to be established just feet from where we're standing. And what better way to share our Korean culture than through food? So I think it'll be a great introduction to Koreatown with having these Korean restaurants participate. Now I do have to plug the restaurant. So Hungary Restaurant is very unique in that it serves traditional Korean comfort food. This is food that our parents, my mother cooked when I was growing up in Korea. And it's especially true for me because the owner of this restaurant is actually my uncle, who is standing right there. He's hiding. But it's amazing. His food tastes just like my mom's. They grew up in the same household. He's her younger brother. It might actually be better, but don't let's not tell my mother that. When I miss my mother's cooking, my parents live in Hawaii. I come here to eat, and it feels like I'm eating at home. So it's amazing. I hope that Hungary Restaurant has been around for about 5 years, and it's become a real mainstay in the Korean community. A very popular restaurant, and I hope during Restaurant Week everyone will come and try traditional Korean comfort food and experience a little piece of Korea right here in Howard County. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Charlie. Howard County Economic Development Authority is another partner working to expand opportunities for small businesses in the AAPI community. Please join me in welcoming Larry Tweel, CEO for Howard County Economic Development Authority, for his remarks.
Thank you, Amanda. Well, what a difference a year makes. Last year we were asking you to carry out. This year we're celebrating that you can eat out. The authority was pleased to be part of the county executive's HOCO Rise initiative, where we were able to help our restaurants over this past year by issuing over 780 grants for about $6 million to help our struggling restaurants get through the pandemic. Here we are a year later, and we're able to eat out, so we're encouraging you to enjoy. We applaud the tenacity of our restaurateurs and our workers who made it through the pandemic, and now let's show our appreciation by joining them in celebrating Restaurant Week and eating out. Thank you.
And yet, another great partner in the AAPI community and multicultural community is the Howard County Chamber. Please join me in welcoming Leonardo McClarty, President and CEO for the Howard County Chamber, for his remarks.
Thank you, Amanda, and again to our elected officials that are present. Again, I'm Leonardo McClarty. I'm President of the Howard County Chamber, and certainly it's a pleasure to be here with you and many of our community partners as we celebrate Restaurant Weeks here in Howard County. This is always a great time where it is an opportunity for us to go and, as the county executive mentioned, to patronize restaurants that maybe we've driven past and have wondered perhaps how the food is, or maybe we've again said, wow, I haven't been there in a while, and let's go back. But I think also, certainly as we reflect over the last year, and particularly our restaurant industries, this is a great time to truly go back and show our appreciation for them, as they are often true pillars of the community, often supporting various nonprofits, various community events and organizations through food, fundraisers, and what have you. And so this is a great time truly for us to go back and to support them, as well as also to show appreciation for truly the multiculturalism and the diversity of the county. That is something that as a chamber we have truly sought out to embrace even more than we have in times past. And so certainly, again, we're proud to be here and to be a partner in Restaurant Weeks, and looks forward to a great 2 weeks here. So thank you.
There are many individuals in the community who helped make this partnership possible. On behalf of the Howard County Tourism Council and Visit Howard County staff, we extend our sincerest gratitude to Jody Wang and Sue Park, co-chairs of the Howard County AAPI Work Group Economic Development Committee. Jody Wang will now join us at the podium for remarks.
The pandemic proved to be challenging for many industries, but during the toughest of times, AAPI business stepped up to the challenges to actively serve our community, delivering high-quality services to those people in need. Now, as we gradually enter the post-pandemic period, the AAPI Group is actively involved in the wave of recovery and revitalization of our economy. For the first time of Howard County Restaurant Week, international restaurants are participating with hundreds of crafted beverages and menus. This is only available in Howard County, not elsewhere in the state of Maryland. AAPI Work Group is happy to connect local restaurant owners with Howard County Tourism. We are grateful for Howard County Tourism's great effort to work with us to provide equal opportunity for all the AAPI restaurants to participate and get benefit from this event. And thanks to Amanda and her team for taking into account each AAPI restaurant's business form and food characteristics, so every participating restaurant can deliver their best to our community. I also want to pay tribute to Mr. Sue Park. He's also the co-chair of AAPI Work Group Business and Economic Development Committee. Without his hard work and leadership, we cannot make this partnership happen. We wish Howard County Restaurant Week a successful week. We hope it will be an accelerator for the economic takeoff of Howard County in the post-pandemic period. We buy local and support local. Thank you.
Thank you, Jody, and thank you to all of our speakers who have joined us today. Before we conclude, I would like to share some additional information regarding Howard County Summer Restaurant Weeks and Craft Beverages happening Monday, July 12th through Sunday, July 25th. Over 35 and counting restaurants throughout Howard County will be featuring specialty menus and craft beverage options. For the very first time, in partnership with the AAPI community, with Visit Howard County is thrilled to include the following establishments: Bonchon Columbia, Cho Sun Haro, Hangjong Kwan, Hungary, Honey Pig, Nan Zhang Express Soup Dumpling, Tesla Jour Bakery, Slurpin Ramen, Tiger Sugar, Uma Uma, Yama Sushi, and Zen Garden. We are equally thrilled to announce the participation of numerous familiar favorites, along with several new and first-time ever participating restaurants. If that all was not exciting enough, We are also spicing up restaurant weeks and craft beverages with over $500 worth of restaurant gift certificates. Beginning July 12th, diners can enter to win by following at Visit Hoco MD on Instagram and/or sharing a photo of their dining experience or meal on Instagram. Details on this and a full list of participating restaurants can all be found by visiting us online at hocorestaurantweeks.com. Once again, a huge thank you to our speakers and to all who are all joining us today.